Ladies and gentlemen, here's two more that were at the Tyre Nichols beatdown and arrest. And these two sheriff deputies did not report the fact that they were on the scene. And they have since been suspended as of Wednesday. And they are suspended without pay. Two deputies at Tyre Nichols' arrest and beating have been suspended following investigation, county says. So they never told anybody they were at the scene, and they never reported to a supervisor or anyone about the events that occurred. And apparently when they leave the scene, they're supposed to report that too. They didn't do nothing. And they failed to turn on their body cameras when they were on the scene. So, two Shelby County Sheriff deputies who were at the scene of Tyre Nichols' deadly arrest in Tennessee last month violated department regulations and have been suspended for 5 days without pay. According to a news release, the sheriff's office obtained a CNN affiliate, WHBQ, the suspension of both Shelby County deputies who were at the scene of Nichols' beatings by the Memphis police became effective Wednesday. The release reads, both deputies, Jeremy Watkins and Deputy John Tavius Bowers, were found to have failed to report to dispatch or their supervisors that they were on the scene. They failed to turn on their body cameras and record mode and failed to report to dispatch that they were leaving the scene. The department said in an investigative report obtained by WHBQ. Additionally, Watkins did not note in his daily log that he was on the scene. One of the reports said, because I had concerns about two deputies who appeared on the scene following the physical confrontation between police and Tyre Nichols, I ordered this internal investigation. Shelby County Sheriff Floyd Bonner Jr. said in a news release. So they were there, y'all, and tried to act like they were never there. And it just makes me wonder how many people were there. It's amazing how we haven't gotten a number of how many people were there. Apparently, a lot of people were there. Mm, mm, mm. So, our investigation was thorough and complete. I am satisfied with the discipline given to these deputies is appropriate and just. We must continue to maintain the highest standards of excellence for citizens of Shelby County through service, integrity, and accountability, which y'all don't have none of those things. For real. You don't have none of those things. The department previously announced in January that two deputies were at the scene were put on leave pending results of an investigation. CNN has reached out to Watkins and Bowers for comment. Nichols, 29, was repeatedly punch kicked by Memphis police during a traffic stop and arrested in Memphis on January 7th. Nichols required hospitalization after the arrest and died 3 days later. Five deputies, and you really should have Preston Hemphill in there, and they are doing the best they can not to charge him. They are going above and beyond to make sure he never gets charged. But the family is pushing back, and they have gone up to the UN. That was what Malcolm X wanted to do, and report the things that are happening here in America, and how, these things just keep repeating itself over and over, and nobody in a position of power is doing anything to stop it. So, I don't blame them for going to the UN. I don't blame anybody. And I'm not saying that somebody is going to help, but you really got to get outside of America to tell what's going on here, because as long as you just keep talking within America, nothing is going to get done. These politicians are fully aware that we are getting mistreated. They are fully aware that we are being abused and killed out on these streets by the biggest gang in America called the police. And they know it, but they are content with us being the group that suffers the most. So therefore, they feel no need to correct or rectify or even do anything about it. Joe Biden, he just want to hire more cops. He's not talking about qualified immunity. He's not talking about accountability. He's not talking about nothing. But the same, we need to support the police, give the police more money and put more police on the street. That's how he talks. And he's going to talk like that as long as he's a sitting president. And the CBC, no matter how many of us get killed and maimed out on these streets, they're not going to say nothing. They're not going to raise the issue. They're going to just sit back and watch, just like all the other politicians are just sitting there and watching. And obviously, it must not be bothering them that much because they're not even trying to even fake the funk to act like they're even concerned. They're not even doing that. I mean, and look at what's going on during Black History Month. You got all of these people rising up trying to get rid of Black history. And one of the states is James Clyburn State, where it's against the law to teach African American studies. James Clyburn, and we haven't heard a thing from him about South Carolina. The CBC, they are the biggest sellouts on the planet. They have never helped us. And as we move forward into the future, they still won't be helping us. Y'all need to get rid of these people. I don't care how long they've been there. Y'all need to get rid of them. They ain't no damn good. But y'all, please tell me what you think about these two additional sheriff deputies that have been suspended for showing up on the scene where Tyre Nichols was getting beat down by the police, and they tried not to even report that they were there. But you know what? It's easy to figure out because they got to have GPS. GPS. So if you got GPS, they can literally, look online to see exactly where your whereabouts are. It's really not hard to piece that together. So they were stupid for showing up and then trying not to say anything about it. That's kind of silly. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.